And how's everyone? Oh, hello everyone, and welcome to another Zorra call today. And today, I better do this because I keep forgetting. Today is March 4th, and it's Saturday. The year is 2017. Unbelievable that we are still here. And of course, as you know, we will have a day packed full of information, lots of love, lots of laughter, lots of questions. It'll be a great show. So thank you all, beloved masters, for being here on this call. Before I get started, I do need to bring in a couple of people because the board is full and they couldn't get in. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to have Zorra say, hold on a second, Zorra.
Invocation.
Oh, yes. Everyone, you just got to hang in there for just a minute. I've got to get these two people in because they couldn't get in. All right, hold on. Patience is a virtue, as they say. Oh, I think I have to do it here. Okay. All right. Now let's get Peter in. All right. And that would be...
You wish me to say something?
Well, you could say they're listening to you, Zorra.
Good morning, beloved masters. I'm sorry I popped in before the invocation, but I didn't want to leave people hanging, so to speak, while she gets these other beings online. So, anyway, what a wondrous, glorious, loving day it is.
Okay, hold on. Here's the first person, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Peter, I have
yes.
you here. Okay.
Oh, great.
So you're. I'm going to put you on mute for right now, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Let me go get Lorraine now.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. One more to go.
Indeed.
And that number is, and you'll hear it ring, Zorra.
Yes, I can. I heard the last one.
Okay.
Primitive technology.
I know. We can't wait for higher technology.
Indeed.
Hi, this is Lorraine.
Oh, hello, Lorraine. Okay, everybody's listening to you right now, but I'm going to put you on mute first so we could do our invocation, and Zorra will just say a couple of words before we get started, okay?
Okay, of course.
Thank you so much, Lorraine. Thank you for being on our call today.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. I think we're all set. Okay, we've got our speakers. We have Zorra, and you got me. So let's get started with our show today. Oh, Zorra, by the way, do you have like a sentence or two you'd like to say to the people before I get started?
I just said one.
Oh, well, say one more thing.
Anyway,
if you could, please.
What I said just prior to this ringing, people out there, I want all of you to stand up, and I want you to shout it if you desire, and because it is such a wonderful phrase. Say what a wondrous, glorious, and loving day it is. Because when you say that, it's going to be a wondrous, glorious, and loving day for the rest of the day. Because of just that phrase you stated. Because you awaken your inner self, your God self, your goddess self. You have awakened it, and it is going to act accordingly. So, if you haven't done it, then do it. And we will do the invocation now.
Thank you for that, Zorra. Mm-hmm. All right. And I want to also say hello to our beloved one who knows, who's with us as well today. Mm-hmm. And before I start with the invocation, I would like to make one announcement. Mm-hmm. And that is that because we get a chance to read many of the emails, And it has come to our awareness that many of you are somewhat disillusioned that we talk a lot about products and other things and not enough of Zorra. So going forward in April, because March, we won't have another call until the 25th, but probably sometime in April we will begin a show where it will only be Zorra and questions and healings, and then we will alternate that with another show that has to do with perhaps other speakers as well as our products. So hopefully that will be satisfactory. So hopefully that will satisfy all of you who are listening to our calls. So with that, I'd like for all of you to now just sit quietly and take a few deep breaths as we bring in the violet flame of Saint Germain, and we will start with our invocation. I am my I am presence. I breathe light into my heart center. I am a temple of light. I call forth the full power of the violet flame of forgiveness to transmute causes, core, effects, habits, records, and memories of every thought, feeling, word, or action I have ever expressed in any time frame or dimension, known or unknown, that reflects anything associated with poverty consciousness, victimhood, separation, powerlessness, low vitality, suffering, ill health, disease, misuse of male or female energy, misuse of power, self-hatred, shame, belief of being bad, fear, rage, blame, or hatred, negative judgment and prejudice, attachment to people, doing things my way, or lack and limitation of any kind. With forgiveness and love as my intention, I blaze the violet flame through every atomic and subatomic particle and wave of precious life energy that has my signature on it in any place and time that reflects anything less than the infinite perfection of God. I trust God to transmute every speck of my being into the highest love and light, health and abundance. I ask my I am presence to fill this space with the golden light of God's infinite light, love, health, and abundance. In the name of Father God, my God, or Goddess Self, I accept this as accomplished. And so it is, and it is done. And just feel that violet flame kind of well up within your heart, and make that violet flame just go through your entire body, removing all that you no longer deserve, and cleanse and clear your whole body, all of your bodies. And now take a nice deep breath, and now we'll bring in the pillar of protection, the white light of pillar of protection, of protections. Envision this tunnel of brilliant white light coming from the heavens. This is filled with this brilliant white light as it moves down and covers you, and it envelops you, this tunnel of white light that goes out as far as you wish to protect yourself, protect your home, protect where you are, and then finally to protect all of humanity. Bring that white light of protection so that all that is of negativity and dark forces cannot penetrate this tunnel of light that is coming from the heavens, and it's coming through you and down into the hollow of the earth. And so it is done. So be it. Thank you, everyone, for this wonderful day, and that all of you are here with all of us. And I'm going to now just have Zorra send you maybe a blast of wonderful energy as well, so that we are in this beautiful space that is only of love and light.
Indeed, beloved Master, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send out a general healing pulse as well as an energy pulse combined together. And so you will be not only feeling good when you listening to the call and the other speakers, but also you will begin to feel the healing power that is being transmitted to you from the heavens. So,
From Prime Creator?
That too, indeed. You cannot leave Prime Creator out. She would have a hissy fit. Anyway, that is a joke. Anyway, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, receive.
4, 3, 2, 1, I receive.
Now feel that energy welling up, coming into your entering through your heart mind, spreading upward to your crown chakra, down to your feet, out to your shoulder cups, out down to the fingertips, and out through the fingertips, on down the spine. Those with curvature of the spine, completely straighten that out. And those who have the curvature of the spine, stand up now. Stand up. Oh, I'm watching you. Stand up and stand straight up. You can do it. Because you are gods and goddesses. And that is the essence of the messages that come forth, is to let you know about your ingrained power, your innate power that you have had since birth. But we will go into that a little later. But anyway, so turn it back over to Quasar.
Quasar Jane.
Quasar Jane.
Okay. All right. Well, I know that One Who Knows is with us, as well as Lorraine, and our very special guest is Peter Sterling. And I think we'd like to probably begin this call with with Lorraine, as well as with Peter. And I'm going to go ahead and unmute both of you if I can. There we go. And here we go. Oh, hold on. Oh, maybe I can't do it. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right, Lorraine and Peter, you are with us now.
I am.
Hi there.
This is Peter.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay. All right, let me just go ahead and just give a little bit of an introduction, first of all, to our lovely, beautiful, wonderful friend, Lorraine Aldridge. She's been talking with all of us for many different reasons, whether it's for healing, whether it's carrot bars, or now it is the CBD oil. And this is what we're going to talk briefly about today. And the reason for all of this in terms of products, which we will continue on a different day going forward, is because, as you know, we are not only about helping people to raise their vibration and consciousness, but in doing so, it is important because we still have these physical vessels that we're in to be able to give our bodies as much health as possible as we move through these ascension times. So with that, I'd like to introduce Lorraine now. Lorraine, you have the floor, dear.
Thank you very much. And thank you, everybody, for being here today, and a very special heart hug for Zorra, of course. I loved what you just said, Jane, because one of the things, I've been about higher vibrations and consciousness since I was very young. And it wasn't until I got older that I realized how important the body being balanced is to that. It's very difficult, if not impossible, for us to be able to have a higher vibration if our bodies are out of balance or in stress. And so this is one of the reasons why I have dedicated many, many, many years to helping people through natural methods, with energetic technology, with superior products, to move the body out of stress and to be able to raise our frequency. So that being said, and thank you for bringing that point up, I'm just going to give a very brief overview because Peter Sterling has a very heartfelt mission to share with you. But as an independent affiliate with this new company, I have never had a product impact my wellness like this one has. And I am just so grateful to be participating in the worldwide release of really what I believe is the most important personal care product for human wellness ever. I see this as the missing link. And the product is nano-enhanced hemp oil. It's in a liquid liposomal delivery system, and it's 97 to 100% bioavailable to the body. And it comes from a variety of the hemp plant that's referred to as industrial hemp. And now, industrial hemp is used to produce clothing, paper, and other goods. But this variety also has a high amount of CBD, which occurs naturally in our body. Most of us are depleted in CBD. This type of hemp, industrial hemp, does not make us high. For many years, CBD has been illegal, but CBD is now legal in all 50 states and 45 countries. However, you know, like everything, all CBD oils are not the same. How the hemp plant is grown and processed to extract the CBD oil has a direct effect on its purity and its availability to be utilized by our cells. And the good news is there is a new product, and it's this nano-enhanced hemp that's 100% bioavailable. The company that's launching this product is Prime My Body. The CEO is known for bringing functional foods to the market through direct marketing. This is the people sharing with people business model. And Mr. Rogers, the CEO, has a professional and a personal mission to help people improve their lives physically and financially through the various products and services that he has introduced over the years. And when this company launches, Prime My Body will launch in late May, early May, late May, and it's going to be traded on the New York Stock Exchange. So many of you that are thinking, what does it do? I have to say my answer to that would be, what doesn't it do? CBD is the key to our endocannabinoid system. The endocannabinoid system in our body is responsible for homeostasis throughout the entire body. In other words, it is responsible for bringing all of our other systems, all of our organs, all of our systems into balance. So when you have this major part of the body that's responsible for balance being deficient in what it needs, which is CBD, then it can be very difficult, no matter how hard you try, to bring the body into balance. So while I can't say that it cures, heals, or prevents any illness or disease, I can tell you that this product has helped me more than any other product I have ever taken. So, you know, when you look around and you Google CBD, and you can go to pubmed.gov, where there are published medical studies, more than 24,000. There has been a tremendous amount of research, tremendous amount of results across the board on what happens when we feed this important system in our body, the endocannabinoid system, with the CBD that it needs to unlock the molecules that tells the body how to balance. When you do that, just remember what I told you, that this hemp oil, this CBD oil, is nano-enhanced. And it's 97 to 100% bioavailable to us on a cellular level. It's faster, stronger, and more effective with a liposomal liquid delivery system using groundbreaking advanced nanotechnology. And I invite you all to experience a level of wellness that we all deserve by birthright. Thank you. Thank you very much, Jane.
Thank you. That was beautiful. That was very comprehensive, as usual, per Lorraine. And, I just want to let people know as well that even though many of you may not be able to afford it now, just do know what this does so that when the time is right for you, that you can then participate in trying and having this wonderful product. And so now I'm going to go ahead and introduce Peter. Peter is a wonderful being as well. He has one of the things that we're really happy to know as well is that Peter has quite a history, and perhaps maybe he might say just a little bit about that because we will have Peter on our show again on the 25th. But today he will be speaking about the CBD oil from his perspective and in terms of what it has done for himself and others too. So Peter, and Peter also is Lorraine's upline and, of course, is our upline. So, Peter, thank you and welcome to our show.
Oh, thank you, Jane. It's wonderful to be here. And can you hear me okay?
Oh, we can. Thank you.
Hello? Okay, good. First of all, I wanted to say, how happy I am to be here with everybody this morning. I love the meditation you did, Jane, and so much of the imagery and what you brought forth in that invocation are the images and the energies of which I've aligned my life to for over 30 years, and so I'm always trying to do my best to align to that frequency and that source of the golden light, of the divine love, working with the masters and the angels, the archangels, and the family of light. And so I feel like my life has been very guided with that, for a long time. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm primarily known as a composer of instrumental New Age music. I have 16 CDs out. My most recent won a Silver Global Music Award and was in the Grammy Awards and different things. Went to the top of the charts around the world for New Age healing music. And this all came to me when I had a series of near-death experiences many years ago and was taken up into the light, out of my body into the light, and I beheld the glory of the angels and communed with them, and they took me on amazing journeys. And that's the source of my music and my livelihood and the expression of my life and my mission for almost 30 years now. Also a visual artist, and now I'm promoting my work called Portals of Light, which is a very unique expression of multidimensional holographic art. So my life revolves around working with high frequency energies for the transformation, the evolution of mankind, as we're standing at the dawning of a golden age of mankind, the long prophecy golden age. And we've all been tuning into this for a long time and bringing this into being individually and collectively for a long time. And on this journey, things come our way. Things were promised to us to help us along the way. And, for instance, we were all doing carrot bars. And so and Lorraine brought carrot bars to me. And then, when I checked into my higher guidance was that, yes, this is something I should get involved with, and that it's part of the Golden Age plan to bring gold to masses of people because of the frequency and the energy, and also just to, bring new levels of prosperity and abundance to the people. And so we did quite well with that. And then, this opportunity has come along. And once again, as I checked in with it, when I heard what it was, when I saw the vision, I got a very clear yes that this is something to participate in, and that it is part of the Golden Age plan, part of the divine unfolding of, and the awakening of human consciousness right now. There's certain tools and technologies that are coming our way, and I do believe this is a very advanced technology, really, and working with this plant medicine and the chemical constituents in it, the cannabinoids that come from this plant that, has thousands of years history of relationship with humankind all over the world, and it's always been revered for its healing medicinal properties and just an all-around plant of, good tidings, bringing paper and rope and oils and different things for thousands of years. And it seems as though our genetics and our body systems are completely, in tune with this, and actually has a very advanced system for us to connect with these chemical compounds found in the plant. And so Lorraine and I have really enjoyed, exploring this new information that has come to us through this endeavor, and learning about the ECS, or the endocannabinoid system, which the more I look at it and focus my awareness on it, of course we tap into those data banks of information in the collective. And as you do this, a lot of information will come to you as well, like it is us. And it seems like what's being revealed here to us is that this is a master system in the body systems, to create, as Lorraine said, homeostasis, which is, all systems working in harmony, like firing on all cylinders. All the organs, all the systems are singing a happy song, all in a beautiful harmonic resonance with each other. And then we feel, as a result, of course, we feel just well-being, overall balance, well-being, and just happy and joyful naturally. It's a natural state. And so many of us have been struggling to just access and maintain the natural state of just happiness in our life. And so what's being revealed, of course, is this is a master system for the body that's being turned on right now. The CBDs actually turn on. We have receptor sites all through the body, and when you take this CBD under the tongue, within a minute or two, it's circulating throughout the body and connects with receptor sites all throughout the body. It's just amazing how every internal organ and every major, system in the body has receptor sites for CDBs. And, we've all been depleted. So when you take it in, the CDB connects and docks with the receptor sites in the cells and actually turns on the system. You actually feel something being activated and turned on in your system. And people react to it different ways. I love sharing the oil with people because of, the experience people have. It's really dramatic. In some instances, within a few moments, people really feel it, and they're like, "Oh my God, I feel this." One guy I gave it to the other day he's a parking attendant here in Sedona where I live, and we were outside. It was kind of a chilly day. He had his jacket on. I gave him 2 squirts under the tongue, and within 2 minutes, you're like, "Wow, I really feel this." And he had to take off his jacket because all of a sudden he got warm. And he said he's always kind of the guy who's always cold. And all of a sudden, he was able to take off his jacket. He's like, "I'm feeling this circulating down through my extremities and something." And he was able to take off his jacket and feel, so it was revving up his engine and creating balance, And so it's just wonderful in that way. And also it's like a miracle. I mean, this oil is bringing miracles into people's lives. And we have to be very careful with what we say about this, because we're not to make any medical claims, of course. This is just a nutritional supplement, and you can't say that it heals or treats or cures anything or remedies anything. But so we have to be very, very aware and conscious of how we talk about this. But the truth of the matter is, in my personal life right now, I'm witnessing miracles taking place in people's life with a full range of different conditions people have. That's the miracle of this material, that it affects so many different, just about every major problem that humans have health-wise. it seems to affect in a positive way because it turns on this ECS system, which controls homeostasis and balance and the master balance of the body system, because it's like it's a plant medicine. It's a chemical key that goes in and turns on the system, and then we can live in balance. And one of the other things, do I have a few more minutes here, Jane, to keep talking? Hello?
Yes. Okay, go ahead, Peter.
Okay, good. So I wanted to say that another fascinating thing I found about the oil is I call it bliss oil or happy juice. But bliss oil I really love that, the feel of that and the energy of it. Because when I do give it to people, I love giving it to people that are sensitive energetically to things. And they often just get a smile on their face. And they're like, oh, my God, I really feel that, And people get happy often, and a smile comes to their face. So it has this energy into it. And what's fascinating also, one of the first compounds that were isolated in the newly discovered endocannabinoid system, the scientists termed it was the receptor site was found in the brain, and the chemical CBD cannabinoid that they discovered first that connected there they termed anandamide. Ananda, maybe you've heard of Ananda, like Yogananda. Ananda means bliss, divine bliss in Sanskrit. Okay, so they term this the bliss molecule, and it's a cannabinoid, and it connects in the brain. Okay, so it's the bliss molecule. This oil has within it this particular chemical substance, and a whole range more. It's a full spectrum, this oil, of many different cannabinoids. The cannabis plant has, there's 80 different compounds probably at least of cannabinoids. But the two main ones we've been focused on are THC, which you get high from, and CBD, which has all the health effects. So the first CBD that they found in the body that's naturally created, actually, was found in the brain, anandamide, the bliss molecule. So when you take this stuff, it goes up into the brain. Within a minute or two, it passes the blood-brain barrier because the particles are so small with this liposomal delivery, the nano size of it. And then the liposomes, which is fascinating. You can see a picture of this on the website. There's a diagram of it explaining how it is. It's like a little intelligent biological entity that's designed in the laboratory, and they're able to, infuse the CBD nanoparticles inside these liposomes, and this liposome has an intelligence to it that carries it into the body like extremely efficiently. They compare it to if you were to get an injection intravenously of CBD shot right into your vein. Taking it under the tongue with our formula is equally as fast and efficient as getting an injection. That's astounding to think about that. So that's really cool. So you take it under the tongue, within a minute or two, it goes up into the brains, it bonds with the receptor sites, the anandamide, the bliss molecule, goes through the whole body system, pumps through the heart, into all the internal organs where we have receptor sites for this. And everything just relaxes and gets calm, and a feeling of wellness and good feeling comes over you, and it's just a wonderful sensation. So I'm enjoying it a lot, working with it. It's bringing miracles into people's lives, and it's an amazing opportunity because of how early on the company is in startup. They're really still beta testing the website, still working out problems, expanding rapidly. We don't even have a brochure on the oil yet. There's no company video about the oil yet, and this is all in the works right now. So very early in, it's a wonderful opportunity to be in the green rush, to have a piece of this revolution that's taking place with, the liberation of this cannabis plant. A lot of people don't realize that, our founding fathers who founded the land of the free and the home of the brave with who were in touch with the ascended masters and the angels that, guided them on how to create the free world here in America. They were all hemp farmers. Jefferson, Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, George Washington, they were all hemp farmers in Virginia. They had fields of hemp growing, huge, and it was a big deal. The Constitution of the United States and the Declaration of Independence were written on hemp paper. The first American flag was made out of hemp fiber. So hemp is just a part of our traditions in this country. It was taken away from us, but now it's coming back and it's being freed, and it's here for us. And this is a wonderful opportunity to, like I wanted to say, just to be at something right at the start like this that's going to be a wonderful ride. You know, the projections right now in 2016 for CBD, the market in the United States, somewhere around $1 billion 2016. But they're predicting by 2020, in just a few years, over the next years, it's going to grow to $25, $26 billion in the United States. So we're right at the start of something very big here. And what the company tells us is we have the most potent hemp CBD oil on the market, bar none. Bar none is the word that came out of the CEO's mouth the other day. So he wanted us to know that this is the most powerful CBD oil on the market, bar none. So it's been wonderful to talk with you. I hope you join the team. Maybe some of you are already involved, and maybe we'll get to meet up and have more calls and work together to bring this beautiful vision into manifestation with the miracle of CBD. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Take care.
Thank you very, very much, Peter. That was really great. And Lorraine, that was fantastic as well. Thank you both for being on our call today. So I'm going to go ahead and put both of you on mute now. And that was really quite informative, more than most people realize in regards to what this wonderful product is about. So we thank both of you for being here. Peter, as our special guest, special thanks to you today. All right. So now off we go into some other bits of information. Everybody just take a nice deep breath. That was wonderful news. And now I know that one who knows is biting at the bit, or so they say. I'm going to go ahead and on our beloved, and then, of course, Zaraya, and then Zorra and Zaraya will be next. Okay, so hang in there, folks. And here we go. And beloved, one who knows, how have you been?
Here I am.
Wonderful to hear your voice. It's always so uplifting and inspiring. So, with that, we shall give you the floor as well.
All right then. Thank you very much. I wanted to talk about energy, because a lot of people, they talk about energy, and I don't know if you realize that every single thing in our experience is manifested. Even when you do things, when you make a sandwich, technically you elicited that action from your body and you literally manifested that sandwich. And there's actually 4 types of manifestation. A type 1 manifestation is feelings and energy, and I'm going to get back to that in just a minute. Type 2 manifestation is thoughts and actions. So when you think of an idea or you think of a thought, you've actually elicited that, because all manifestations are elicited. So you elicited that thought and you took the actions. Those are literally manifestations. A type 3 manifestation is what I call a technical manifestation, or of the universe. That's like the guy who got the injection of the water, but it cured cancer because he thought it was a cure. That's a technical manifestation. This means that. I get this injection, that means cure. So it just literally happens. It's a technical manifestation. And interestingly, something that people don't talk about is a type 4 manifestation, which is non-physical. People don't think about that. You've got loved ones and archangels and a lot of influences on the other side that you elicit into action on your behalf. And that's a type 4 manifestation. But the main one I wanted to talk about was a type 1, which are feelings and energy. Now, people think that energy is something you get because you sleep, and that's not really so, although it can deplete energy if you don't have enough sleep. Or they think that you get energy because it's something you eat, and that's technically not really true either, although you can, get a rush from sugar or whatever. But energy is a manifestation. You have to elicit energy. And that's what's important. See, a lot of people, that you've heard stories all the time of people who retired and then soon after they died. And the reason why is they weren't eliciting life energy. They didn't have a reason to get up. They didn't have anything to do. They didn't have any energy in motion, which is emotion. Now, this goes to show you how you can elicit energy. You could be laying on the couch and say, oh, I don't feel like doing nothing. I'm completely bored. Again, bored, nothing's being elicited. There's no energy coming forth. Nothing is flowing. There's no energy flowing when you're bored. And someone says, oh, you want to go do this or that or the other thing? No, I don't feel like doing anything. But then all of a sudden someone says, there's a tornado coming. What? Suddenly, you've elicited energy. Of course, that's a negative energy. That's a fear energy. You can elicit energy in either polarity, working out polarity, which is worry, fear, or in positive polarity. You're laying on the couch and you don't feel like doing anything. And then someone says, oh, there's a party, and that still might not be meaningful enough to you. It might not be enough to elicit energy. But then someone says, hey, the 800 numbers are out. What? Boom! Up off the couch you are because you're eliciting energy. When you have energy flowing, you get emotion. It feels good. The highest energy flow is joy. That's why it's important to have something meaningful, to be doing something meaningful, because the more it means, the more energy it elicits, the more flow there is. That's why people that are working on a passionate project can work until late hours of the night. They work all night and it's daytime again. I know when I was writing my book, I'd be writing and writing and writing, and all of a sudden the sun would be coming up, and I was still wide awake. But then the minute I stopped working on it, I took a break, all of a sudden, man, I was out because I wasn't eliciting energy anymore. So energy is something that you elicit, and it's elicited to the degree that something is meaningful. If it doesn't matter, if you're bored, you're not eliciting any life energy. But if you've got a project you're working on, something that means something to you, you're doing something for your kids, you're doing something for your community, you're working on something for the arts, anything that has meaning, the more meaningful it is, the more energy, type 1 manifestation, the more energy you manifest, you elicit for yourself. And the interesting thing about the energy is it carries a feeling signature. So as you feel excited about it, you get the energy that goes with the excitement. That's why joy is so invigorating. It's life-bringing. It's life-giving. When people have a mission and people have a purpose, they live long lives because they're invigorating their life. They're energizing it. They have a reason to get up. There's energy for everything they want to do. But when they're bored and they don't have any reason to live or any reason to get up, there's nothing to do, they soon waste away because there's no energy. There's no life energy being elicited. And you don't get it from eating something. You don't get it from getting sleep. You get it by eliciting it, and you elicit it by meaningfulness. The more something means, the more it feels good, the more energy you elicit for your life. So if you spend your life seeking out meaningful things to you, you're going to elicit the energy, life energy, and it will invigorate you and make you feel good. And everything you do when you're in a high state of energy, invigorated, is infused with the energy that you elicited through your actions and your thoughts and the things you've done and your deeds. So the only other thing I would say is that you can elicit high levels of energy in a negative way, which I would call a reverse polarity. The way you could visualize it is electric car. When you're eliciting energy and things are getting more exciting and it means a lot to you to get something done, your polarity on your electric motor on your car is going forward and you're going high speed forward. But when you're worried about something or you have fear or negative energy polarity, then the engine is running exactly backwards and you're going away from what you want. So at all times, decide it's working out and change the polarity to where in some kind of way it's working out. And as soon as you change that polarity, you're going to think of how it's working out. But my main point today is energy is something you elicit, and you elicit by having meaning in your life, doing something that's meaningful to you. And the more meaningful it is, the higher the energy. And the energy has a feeling, and that's emotions. Energy in motion is emotion. And the more energy something has, the more emotion it has. Be it good polarity, joy, happiness, love, excitement, or negative polarity, fear, worry, rage, or whatever on the negative energy. So elicit positive energy by doing and thinking meaningful things, and you will be invigorated. So that's my message.
That was absolutely perfect for today. One who knows. That was that was excellent. Thank you again. So, as we continue on this high energy of positivity and higher consciousness and vibration. And now, thank you so much. And now I'm going to bring Zaraya on. Hello, Zaraya.
Hello.
How are you today?
Well, my father had me come back because he knew I was going to read a little excerpt from one of Diane's books.
Well, could you? Well, before you do that,
okay.
Discussion in regards to what one who knows, as far as continuing to lift your vibration and your energy high.
Yes.
What do you do?
What do I do?
Yes. Zaraya wasn't quite prepared for this question.
No, I wasn't.
But I know that you have an answer for all of us.
Well, what I do is, where we live at, we have our back window points out to the golf course. It's right there. But I watch nature, like birds and squirrels and things like that. And that brings joy to me. How do I explain that? It invigorates me because it lifts up my spirits, lifts up my consciousness, because they're such simple creatures, like the squirrel and the birds. And our property, all different types of birds and critters come in because they know they're safe. They know that our energy that we transmit out to them is welcoming to them. We actually have these ducks that come up to the door, heck on the door, when they want to get something to eat, and
like bread, and
some seeds, little sunflower seeds, whatever, and they're not afraid at all. They come right up to the door with their bill and they tap on the glass, letting us know they're there. And Jane goes and feeds them, but and it's really, really cool. And so, what do I do to raise my vibration? Just watch these little clowns, because they're something else.
Thank you, Zaraya. I didn't know that Zaraya was going to say that. So thank you.
Well, you caught me off guard.
It's the simple things in life.
That's the simple things in life.
Yes, that can lift you as well.
Of course.
So, and I know that you had another message you wanted to mention?
Yeah.
Oh, well, go ahead.
Okay. What was I going to mention? I'm going to read a couple excerpts from the book Messages from the Hollow Earth by Diane Robbins.
Mm-hmm.
And her website is www.DianneRobbins.com. And that's the site you go to order her books. So, one of the excerpts I'm going to read to you is about the cures for pollution and disease on the surface of the earth. We have the answers to all your pollution problems that your greedy politicians and secret governments have created. And once we have surfaced, we will bring our technologies into operation to solve all your pollution problems and all your health problems. Once your pollution is cleared up, your diseases will vanish. For your diseases are only caused by the polluting of your air, water, and foods. It's so simple, if you would but grasp the truth of it. Here in Hollow Earth, we never pollute anything, as this word does not exist in our vocabulary. We live in complete harmony with our surroundings, and our people know that we are all part of each other. Now, what does that mean? That means that you are all part, every living being on the surface of this planet, including trees, plants, cannabis, all of it. That's how it got into your system, because we are part of it. It's part of us. And we would never do anything to harm, nor would we, would the thought ever cross our minds. We feel only love for each other, and the love for our surroundings, and the love of our Mother Earth. It is the love component that you are missing on the surface. You've put everything before love, and you've lost sight of your true path. It is now time to return love back to your lives, and it will solve all your surface problems in the click of a wink. Follow your thoughts from below. We follow your thoughts from below, and send our love to intercept your thoughts from above, hoping to gently guide you into a state of pure love in your thinking process. Your thoughts become the beacons of pure love radiating out from you. You will bring the peace and harmony to your surface civilizations that you all desire so much. I am Nikos, radiating my love to all of you at this time. Bonjour, and my traveling companions above. The cure for all diseases already exists on the surface of the earth. Today is a celebration for us in Hollow Earth. We are all celebrating our climb into light, and we've reached a demarcation, a certain level of growth that we have been working toward for some time. It's a whole new way of looking at life. It's reaching another step on the ladder of evolution. And it is an exciting time for us as we embark on experiencing this whole new experience called life. Each level we reach is an eye-opener, and we wonder how we couldn't have seen this before. Now, the other one that I want to bring up, and this falls into what my dad's going to be talking about. The water is the elixir of life. It is pure state and can change your bodies and actually bring the dead back to life. It can bring life force back into each and every cell, thereby increasing the flow of consciousness in your whole body and bringing full consciousness back into every living cell. The quickening can move you beyond all earthly sickness and disease and give you the physical perfection and physical immortality you all yearn for. So drink your water consciously and know that soon pure water will arrive on the surface to cure all the ills of your people and bring them back into the higher state of consciousness.
Wonderful. Thank you, Zaraya.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, I guess we'll wait for your dad to come through,
Yep.
and then he can
Continue
from where you left off.
Yep.
It'll be wonderful when all of our oceans and lakes are completely purified. Amazing what it will be doing for our bodies, for our minds, our consciousness. Of course, many of us can't wait to get to Hollow Earth or even to get up on our ships. So, anyways, with that, Zorra, welcome again.
Indeed.
Okay.
Beloved masters, on what my beloved child was reading, talking about the water. This is part of my message for today, is the following. You have on the surface of your world a location, a wondrous, beauteous, sacred place known as Mount Shasta, California. There is a lot more to Mount Shasta than meets the eye. It is the home, beneath the mountain, the home of the Telosians. They are also what is called the reminiscences of Lemurian culture that went into the city of Telos in the hollow beneath it, the mountain, and created a life free of surface interference. So that is the city of Telos. Now the city of Telos has water that comes from Hollow Earth. And you say, well, that's all well and good. What does that mean for us? It means this. Not only is the water being channeled from Hollow Earth to Telos and all the inner Earth cities, it is also now being channeled to your surface as well in the form of a spring. The spring is located in a park in the city of the community of Mount Shasta. That is where many people come to fill their coppers and containers and things of this nature with this water that tastes so wondrous, and they have been noted as being the best water on earth. In a sense it is, for the following reason. The water that is what is called channeled to Telos, they in turn channel it into the waters that come from the mountain. So you are, when you partake of this water, you are cleansing your body. The waters are healing your bodies. That's why certain companies are trying to do what is termed take possession of these waters, because they have realized that it has healing properties. And because of that, they want to control it. They will not be able to control it. For what would happen if they were to take control of the spring? Quite simply, we would turn it off. And it would go somewhere else that they do not own. So, understand, the waters that come from Hollow Earth into telos, onto the surface. When it comes through the pipes on the surface, it spins in a counterclockwise fashion, which takes all the nutrients out of it. In hollow earth, when it is channeled through the pipes, it is spun in a clockwise fashion, and which is positive, and none of the nutrients are removed. There is one nutrient within the water when it was analyzed by labs and facilities, an ingredient in it, nutrient, that they could not recognize, nor could they categorize it or anything else, because it just doesn't exist anywhere but in this water. So that nutrient is the healing nutrient that is in the water, and is in all the waters of hollow earth. And this nutrient, when injected into a cancer tumor, annihilates the cancer, literally. So there's no reason for you to have facilities to treat cancer, because it is not needed. They're not needed. The healing water is all they need. When what is termed disclosure is announced, and we come to the surface for reunion, we will bring this technology to you, so you can have and experience the same water globally instead of just one place. So it is important. If you had been to Mount Shasta, you know what I speak of. The water is such a pure taste. But it has more now, because the nutrient has been infused in it as well. The healing nutrient that we experience, and which is commonplace for us in hollow earth, is now the hollow earth gift to you.
When did that start, Zorra? When did that start, Zorra?
About 10 years ago. Mm. But prior to that, the water was still good tasting and things of this nature. But now it is more than it was. It has the healing properties in it, which will, if put with any type of with illness or sickness or disease, it will cure it, because it is the waters coming from hollow earth, our gift to you, which was we were instructed to do this by Prime Creator, so we did. Whenever Prime Creator says do something, we do it. Anyway.
Thank you. That was a beautiful message, Zorra.
Indeed. And there is no reason why they should have this facility, these hospitals for what is called the Shriners Children's Hospital, or what is the other one? There's another one. St. Jude's. If they were to use this water in their syringes and inject it into these children, they would be instantly restored.
Well, the children, if they could have it available, they could just drink it all the time.
Yes, they could. Indeed, they could.
All right. Wow. More wonderful news.
Indeed.
Well, you probably know what the next question will be, right, Zorra? Okay. All right. I think from there, we're going to go ahead and start with some questions and more healings. And we're going to make sure that we will have time for meditation today as well.
Yes, my beloved Zaraya is going to come and give a proper meditation.
Oh, a complete one. How about that?
And complete, yes,
All
that
right.
too.
Okay. So The question at hand, Zorra, and I won't even ask the question because you already know what that is.
Well, the word for that, in one simple word, is imminently soon. Imminent. It is imminent. It is not what is called still in the works. It is imminent. Imminently soon. Or imminently. Well, it is happening everywhere in different parts of the world, and that is the GCR, Global Currency Reset.
Excuse me, Zorra. Could you repeat that again? The GCR. We were waiting for the GCR. Yes.
Yes.
And you were saying?
It is imminently soon.
All right. Yesterday you said extremely soon.
Extremely imminent soon.
Well, that's absolutely wonderful news. So, then the follow-up question, of course, is I'd like to read something that one of our family members has asked for me to read to you regarding this particular subject.
All right.
Okay?
Go ahead.
All right. Let me see if I can find it now. Yes. It's so Zorra, if you could just perhaps touch on a few of these comments. So this posting was from Dinar Chronicles, and I don't know who the author is of this. However, it says, "Dear brothers and sisters, I have posting and reading most of the intel which is being posted daily, and as we outsiders don't still know how we are going to be redeeming and to get our prosperity funds on our trust accounts. Also, I wanted to share this with all of you so you can understand the 800 numbers are not a phone number. I have seen that this is mentioned, that these numbers you need to call for appointment with the bank to redeem. That is not true. Okay. Where I am in the Caribbean on the island of Curaçao, the AIIB Bank, which is the Chinese White Dragon, have taken over the RBC Bank and are using that to redeem and to provide for all of us on the island to get our prosperity funds through the 800 16-digit account, which many of us already have on the island. The Chinese have already started long ago to already give out the 800 trust account numbers, which only will work with the CIPS transfer system, which they have developed. We are still waiting for the USN to be announced here on the island for the new currency. Most people on the island don't believe what is going to happen this month about the RV and Nasara Gasara. So maybe you could just at least touch on that particular item, Zorra?
Well, like I said before, the event known as the Global Currency Reset is already taking place in other parts of the world, and this is evidence of it. There are, just because it doesn't seem to be coming to fruition on the United States. Of course, your country has always come up in the rear on that. But that is because of the turmoil that is going on within your governments. There's a lot of disappointments, a lot of what is called bickering and fighting and all kinds of things taking place in Washington at this time regarding the GCR. So, and of course, but that is soon to be rectified, hopefully today. But anyway.
What about the USN?
The USN, which we call the United States notes.
Yes.
They are actual currency, and of course they can be digital as well. But the USNs will be, once the announcement is given and the numbers are put out, then they will. They're already in what is termed in the exchange centers. They are already in the banks. They have just not been released.
On another note, we heard that the Admiral Group they have already exchanged. Can you give us word on that?
Some have not. And also, I want to reiterate, it is not necessary for you to be in a group at all. Unless you desire to.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true, Zorra. However, the Admirals Group seems to have always been noted because these groups are supposedly to go first. So.
Well, your internet groups will be going prior to the public and the what is called the private groups as well. They want to get them out of the way, so they would have what is called a straight path to the public. So the groups will be going. The internet family will be going. You speak of it as a TNT team.
Well, it's the
internet group. They will be going. And then the what is called the public announcement will be brought forth, and then anyone will be able to go in to exchange at their leisure. So
perhaps maybe in a short while, I'm going to bring one who knows, and perhaps maybe he could maybe give us more information in regards to what we call this 800 trust account that this particular message is talking about, because they're saying on their island they are now understanding, because why would you have a 16-digit account number starting with 800? It had to be for something, but maybe he can address that. If we could just stay on this subject for just a few more minutes here, Zorra. As far as the rollout, we have also been hearing that because so many things have to come together in order for us to move more smoothly, that some people are saying that it's not going to happen now. Possibility in March. There's still things that need to be moved through in June, and then there's July, and now it's September. So, and I know that you just said it's extremely close. So what could you tell us about why all of those other things? Do we really need to wait for all those other things? Is there anything we really need to wait for in order for this to be completely done?
No. Simple word. No. You do not have to wait for anything to occur in June or any of the later months, because that is just excuses. And we need no excuses. We need this to be completed.
So you see that all of the pieces of the puzzle are already complete? Is that how you see it presently?
Indeed.
Okay. All right.
I do see it complete, the puzzle.
And
the last piece to be put in
is done. Is the last piece put in?
The last piece is your communications, that it is done.
Okay.
In the form of your numbers.
Right. Now, there has also been controversy about 800 numbers, and that not necessarily that we won't even need 800 numbers.
It will be some type of number to call.
Okay.
Not necessarily an 800 number. It could be a direct number to the exchange center, which need not be an 800 number.
Okay, all right.
Or it can be an 800.
Yes. Well, I'm going to be bringing, I've got one who knows who is very, very close
Here I
to
am.
what is happening at the front. And there you are.
Ta-da!
So maybe you could tell us a little bit more about this email, about the 800 trust accounts, as well as far as the 800 numbers that people have been waiting for, but maybe now we don't need that. So those two particular topics. Thank you.
Okay, so the way I understand it is that a lot of people are confusing the currency exchange with such things as guaranteed income, different trust payouts such as the St. Germain's Trust and some of these other trusts, and they're kind of confusing them together. Now, there will be some payments coming from like guaranteed payments and from some of these trusts, and some of the other countries have already been announcing it, and I think that some may already be distributing some payments like that, but they're not related to the currency exchange. The currency exchange is a completely different thing, where only the people who have these first basket currencies are going to go in and simply change them into a U.S. currency or whatever currency they have. But some of these other things they're talking about with this prosperity has nothing to do with the currency exchange. That's a separate thing. Those are some trusts. I think there's like 180 different types of programs that will be paying out. And I think they're confusing the two. Yeah, they're confusing the two. They're not currency. They're trust payments. They're prosperity programs, which will be coming out with the NESARA and the GUSARA. But there are some other countries that are ahead of us in that and already have been talking about it and may already be paying some of that out. But we haven't got there yet. The currency thing will happen first, and then when the NESARA comes in, then they'll work their way into paying out some type of prosperity payments or guaranteed payments. So that's the confusion, is they're mixing the two together.
Okay. Right. Yeah, and they really have been separate anyway. So NESARA GUSARA is separate from the exchange process that we are all involved.
Yeah, because I have people asking me, it's like, how do I get money if I don't have the currencies? Well, you're not going to be in the currency exchange situation, but you will be getting currency. You will be getting payments from some of these other payments, but it's going to happen a little bit later and in a different way.
Okay. So, Zorra, as far as the NESARA GUSARA, could you just say where is it at present?
That is also imminently closed.
Okay.
So, the GUSARA or NESARA has to do with the St. Germain Trust and the distribution of funds that will be going to each and every household. And this is what is called part of the divine plan to start putting a major what is called into poverty, into what is called lack and things of this nature, and for people that are in dire straits, such as losing their homes and places to live and things of that nature.
So that has not been implemented yet?
No, but it is in the process
that'll
of
be
being
following.
Okay, that will still be following our exchange, which is what we were expecting to happen. Okay, that's correct.
But of course, your exchanges,
and Jane,
if you'll understand, go ahead.
I just wanted to add one other thing about the another thing people ask, which is kind of in the same neighborhood, is the cancellation of the mortgage payments and the credit cards and the student loans and stuff. I want people to realize that it looks like it's a gift to people, and it kind of is, but it's more like a penalty to the banks that they're not permitted to continue with those fraudulent loans, and that's why they're being canceled.
Correct.
And so for those people that have those things, they'll sort of like be receiving money in that they no longer have to pay.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
The what is called the false debt, as you call it, which is called mortgages and loans and things of this nature. Understand, you need not pay these back because they came out of thin air in the first place. They were created out of thin air. When you go to a bank and you get what is termed as a loan, they create this out of nothing. So they are loaning you nothing, except on paper.
Right. It's all.
Or digital.
Right.
So, in essence, you do not owe them anything.
They owe you.
They owe you. So,
Okay. One who knows, I was wondering if
Yes,
you could
love.
just let us also know something about what about this 800 trust account? What are they talking about?
Okay,
there?
so there's a couple of different things it may go. The one what they were talking about before was we call a first number, and then they give you a second number, and they pick up on. This is the way I understood it. They give you a second number, which then they program into the computer. Let's say it's 1-800-123-4567. That's your number. And then they program in the computer that number goes to the exchange center that you picked. From then on, that number is just for you to call just that exchange center. If you were to give that number to somebody else, they'd be calling in on your number, and it could mess up your exchange. So you would never give that number to anybody else. And when you called that number, the people on the other end would know it was you because that's your personal line. Now, the next person getting a number might get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and they get a different number. Now, this is one possible system. Then when they canceled the first number, then nobody would ever get the second numbers to the exchanges because they would never give up their own personal number. Now, that was one possibility. Now we're being told that we might be calling the bank, and the bank for all exchanges except for Zim would set the appointment for you, and they might give you a number still. They may still give you that special number. But if you have Zim, you will be given another number to call. So, but for everybody else, we're hearing that the banks may be setting the appointments up for you. So it can go either way. So what I've been saying lately is instead of saying we're waiting for 800 numbers, now I say we're waiting for exchange instructions. So we'll know whatever the way they're going to do it, we're going to find out the way. Yeah, we're waiting for the exchange instructions. And whatever way it is,
that is the
thing
proper
is
way to do it, yes.
Yeah, they don't want confusion, so whatever it is, believe it's going to be as clear as day, and it's not going to be secret anymore because it's going to be after it's publicly changed. So they will tell you the whole truth, the full instructions, and they'll be crystal clear about it. You don't have to worry about it.
Indeed.
Okay, very good. All right, I think we're complete with that bit of information.
Are you
Sure.
complete with it?
Well, I think so. Okay. All right. One who knows, dear, I'm going to put you back on hold. Thank you.
Love. You're welcome.
Okay. All right, everyone. I do have a couple of questions, kind of related but not related in regards to what we were just talking about, Zorra. So, later, perhaps. If you can, maybe address some of the things that are still happening in our world. The idea, again, of Fukushima, that is, and earthquakes. Those are things that we're still having a lot of things that are occurring, on the planet that people are very concerned about. And I was wondering if you could address some of those.
Of course.
So you could start with, earthquakes as well as Fukushima and anything else that you see from above, what is happening.
Indeed.
And as well as, politically.
Indeed. Well, beloved masters, when it comes to what is called the incident at Fukushima, understand from space we were observing the happening in detail and did what was termed as took note of the rate of expansion of this nuclear waste, radiation, you term it, going out into the ocean. As we watched it, we realized that was going to create marine life havoc. So we had to do something about it immediately, which was we dispatched a vessel down to do what is termed to begin vacuuming the ocean, stopping the rate of radiation going into the ocean. So with the process that we have, we are able to separate the radiation from the water, and so that's what was being done. And we also deposited what is called the square boxes. The square boxes are what is called gathering boxes, or vacuums, if you will, along the coastline of Japan. And at the same time, we also deposited these boxes along the western coastline of the United States and the eastern, all the coasts. Around the world. All these boxes were deposited. And now they're beneath the sand, so they cannot be seen. But they're still doing their job. They are cleaning your pollution that it was being pumped into the ocean from your factories, from your what's called nuclear power plants and things of this nature. All of this is being cleaned up, unbeknownst to you, but it is being cleaned. The oceans are being vacuumed. All particles of radiation that have been in the ocean are being collected, not just from the surface of the ocean, but also the floor of the ocean. All radiation particles are being, detected and vacuumed out of the ocean. So your oceans are going to become pure. They're in the process of becoming pure, but it's going to be accelerated as you draw nearer and nearer to ascension, as you draw nearer and nearer to disclosure. As I have told you, this is the year for disclosure. So according to divine plan, everything is going according to plan regarding the what's called the galactic disclosure. And so that's what we are patiently waiting for that. But we also want to get this other issue out of the way, which you already know about, we have spoken of already, the GCR, the RV as you term it, the revaluation of global currencies. That is a prelude to what is called your galactic disclosure. So you have to have that first. So, and that is what is transpiring, and it's taking shape all over the world.
Okay, so just one last question regarding the RV. You do not see this happening in September?
Of course not.
Oh, okay. So bring it forth now.
Indeed. Put your manifestation caps on.
Okay. What about any thoughts about potential earthquakes and tornadoes coming?
Now let me tell you about those. People, when they see a tornado, or when they get warnings of tornado activity, where does this come from? Does it come from the weather? In a sense, yes. But in another sense, no. It is directly connected with the attitudes of the population. And what is that? What am I saying? I'm saying this. All negative thoughts play into bad weather. They play into what is termed earthquakes and tsunamis and things of this nature, all directly related to negative thinking.
And part of it is still Mother Earth. For example, we talk about Tornado Alley.
Tornado Alley.
And we talk about, the hurricanes. Most hurricanes are always around in, by the ocean.
Areas.
By the ocean.
And they strike populated areas.
In Florida. So there are certain areas in the world where you already know that those physical manifestations occur.
Yes, of course.
So it can't be just thought.
It is not just thought. I said it is part of it.
Okay. All right.
But your negative thoughts are in direct connection with bad weather.
I understand.
Not all, but some.
Okay.
Tornado Alley. Those who are listening to this call that live in the Tornado Alley area, you need to do what is termed as get in contact with your governments, city governments, if you will, for those areas. Have them build a pyramid, a frame of a pyramid, not the solid pyramid, a frame of a pyramid, 150 feet high. And in the measurements of the one in Giza, Egypt, the same dimensions. Once they do that, then they would take copper cable, very thick cable, and just totally encircle the entire structure with these copper cables. Now, what does that do? It eliminates the weather. It eliminates the cause of tornadoes from the area. Had you had one of these pyramids in Oklahoma, Monroe, I believe it was, Monroe, Oklahoma, they had a devastating twister there. Had they had one of those pyramids, they would not have had a tornado. It totally eliminates all the implementation or the forming of the weather patterns to form the tornadoes. It would totally have dissipated them. They would not have been able to form. That is the purpose of these pyramids. And if they do that along the corridor of the Tornado Alley would be history.
Okay, Zorra.
Same with hurricanes.
Same with any catastrophe.
Indeed.
So then the only thing that you manifest when you're building these is all of a positive nature.
Indeed, love.
Right.
And when you go to your city government, city council, as you term it, reiterate that it is an act of love toward that community to prevent future tornadoes, twisters, things of this nature. You can totally eliminate the threat of a tornado by building these pyramids.
Since you can see basically into our future, Zorra.
Yes.
How do you see this coming in the near future for our planet?
Well, as what is termed as the gathering approaches, which it is doing, moving toward that direction, your world will change in many ways. Your galactic family will make themselves known. Your mentors will make themselves known. Your world will change in ways you, frankly, will not be able to imagine. But you will also, as the world does change, and as poverty is eliminated, as lack is eliminated, as wars are eliminated completely, there will be no need for armies anymore. None. Because you are under the full protection of the Galactic Federation of planets. Their purpose, their main focus and main purpose is to protect all that are under their, what is called their membership, if you will. So all planets that come under the protection of the Galactic Federation of Planets will be protected from what you term near-Earth objects, or asteroids, or comets, or planets, or whatever. You will not be harmed because you're under our protection.
Well, I guess my question, Zorra, is have we crossed that line, from all of the destruction that has occurred, all of the negativity that has been happening, and all of that? Have we kind of crossed over that line yet, so things are going to get easier and easier? Have we gone beyond that line?
You're fast approaching it, for sure.
Oh, we're still approaching it.
But very close to it. You're near the threshold.
It sounds like the RV. We're so close to it.
No. Not that way.
Oh, okay.
This is inevitable. But in other words, it is also inevitable for the reevaluation as well. But when it comes to what is called the crossing the line, as you term it, to where the more love that you pour out on the planet and to other peoples and to other nations, put away your what is called fear, put away all of this what is called bickering, as you term it, and all this disagreement and these borders and things of this nature. Understand when galactic disclosure is announced, all walls, all borders are coming down. No more separation between you and Mexico, or you and East Berlin to West Berlin. Well, it's down already. But anyway, other borders that you need to have, which is called a passport.
Yeah, Iran.
The need for that will be gone. Oh, another one. TSA. You will be out of a job. Completely. They have such a bother. I noticed it.
Oh, okay.
I observed it.
All right.
Not needed.
Yeah. Well, since we're kind of on that topic, tell us more about what's going on with, Trump and that whole scene.
Well, Trump and that whole scene are playing a part.
Yeah, but how is it playing out now?
It is playing out according to plan. And we are observing his actions. He is, in a sense, he has also been, did have what is called, just before his inauguration, he did have that meeting that took place in the White Oval Office, as you term it, with us and the others. But, so he knows the plan. We gave him the outline. And he needs to follow. And of course, he is also, as you know, he is a financing person and very good in finance and things of that nature, business person. But he also will be following our outline, and we do have what is called a liaison, if you call it that, in the White House that will be watching him closely, who was also present at that meeting. So Trump knows he's being watched by the Galactic Federation.
Even though he's still making some of his own moves
Of course.
that are negative.
Yes. He is making the wrong choices. But he will be, the closer Galactic Federation disclosure is approaching, will be moving in the direction of the outline. Because he has to.
So since he's so pro-RV, is he still going to be the one to make that announcement, or is it Dunford, or where does it lie?
That decision is still in flux as to who will actually bring that forth, announce it to the public. But understand, the others, your internet group, your admirals group, your other groups, they will be gone long before that is done.
They will be gone. What do you mean?
They will be done long before that public announcement is done.
Oh, wow. Well, that's very interesting.
Indeed.
And we probably won't know about it, right?
Of course you will know about it.
Okay, good. All right. So that's what we have to wait for, I guess.
Indeed.
All right. Well, are you ready for some questions, Zorra?
Of course.
Okay. All right. So today we will start at the top, and then we shall go down. And I'm going to go ahead.
You go from the top to the bottom, the top and the bottom.
Well, it's kind of hard to do it that way, Zorra.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay. So anyways, because the board moves. So the first person that I have here is 404, ending in 8605. Hello? 404,
Hello?
ending in 8605. Yes. Could you tell us who you are and where you're calling from? And Zorra's here.
Yes, I am Caleb, and I'm calling from New York City.
Indeed.
Okay.
Yes,
Caleb.
but I wanted to ask, since disclosure is coming and everybody would be receiving a mentor, would it still be necessary? I had it in my plans to open up a school for magic, but since everybody would be receiving a mentor, it seems
we
like...
We have addressed that before, remember?
I know, but I'm still having questions as to whether...
You're still having questions as to whether you should open up the school? Do so.
Yes. What did you say?
It will benefit those that you will be teaching. It
will
benefiting everyone that goes to your facility. They will be hearing the truth, not lies.
Yes, thank you. And also, I have one more question. I'm kind of getting used to speaking telepathically with my guides and such, but I'm starting to see what is it? It looks like blue sprites in the sky. It's like sparkles in a way, and it's like they're vibrating.
Indeed.
I was wondering if you could give me an insight as to what that is or what I am seeing.
You are seeing a vision through your third eye.
Okay.
Your third eye is opened fully. And you're also going to be what is called downloaded, if you will, with information. Now that your third eye is open,
light codes, higher frequencies.
Indeed.
Okay.
Also, ancient wisdom as well.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Caleb.
Oh, yeah, that's it. No, thank you. You're welcome.
Okay. I'm gonna put you on hold now. I want everyone to know that one question per person.
No, he had two, so we would have everyone have two if they're short.
Oh, all right. Yeah, if you have two questions, just as long as they're short. Otherwise, only one question, everyone. Okay. All right. Next one is 804, ending in 8261. 804, ending in 8261. You're on the air with Zorra.
Yes. Hi.
And who are you and where are you calling from?
Name? Can you hear me?
Indeed.
Your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Matt from Richmond, Virginia. and I want to thank Zorra for being on the call. And my question is in reference. My question is in reference to the Oroville Dam, where our family has a farm that's 30 minutes away, and we want to know what's your thoughts on whether the dam will fail or not fail. We have the feeling that maybe something that already has been done energetically to shore up and prevent failure, but wanted to hear Zorra's opinion on that, what's the truth of what is going on at that Oroville Dam, and whether dams are the way to go in the future, or whether it's something that we should not even be trying to save dams. So kind of a couple-part question there.
Dams will be replaced with a force field. A force field, invisible force field that will replace the dam. In essence, what is called your holding back of water will be have a wall, an invisible wall, force field, that will be impregnable and will never fail.
What about the dam right now, Zorra?
The dam now is quite old, yes, and as dams go, they do deteriorate over time. However, I would say that your land is in the path of this water.
It is, yes. If it were to break, yes.
Well, the engineers that built the dam, when that dam was built, it was built with precision, high quality materials. So the dam will hold. Now, other dams that have been built recently will not hold because they have been designed and built with under-zone materials. So
are they safe in Oroville right now?
Yes, they are.
So they will be safe until when? Until
the dam is replaced.
Oh, okay. So he'll be all right. Everybody there presently will be okay.
They shall be fine.
And which are the dams that might fail, if you can elaborate, or just to mention a few of them?
A few of them?
Or whichever one.
Well, ones that come to mind would be what is termed there was one located outside of what is called London, and it is an immense dam, holds back immense amount of water, and offhand, the name of it is not important. But when was Oroville Dam built?
When was Oroville Dam built? It was built in, I think, in the 60s, like late. I don't know the exact year, but it was in the 60s, 1960s.
Back then, people took more, what is called, more thought to construction of dams, more so than they do now.
There's also there's a backstory to the area of Oroville as to the fact that was gold country, and perhaps this recent construction is some sort of a plan to unearth the gold that's in that area. I don't know if that's actually a true story or not, but any comment on that?
They would not need to destroy a dam in order to get the gold. The gold can be mined even under the water, so that is not an issue. But and there is much gold in that area. Yes, but as I said,
so the effort
again.
The efforts that they're doing to repair the spillways and whatnot should be successful in getting the dam back into its normal operating function.
Indeed.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Okay,
that really answers our question.
Okay. All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Farewell.
Yeah.
I'm going to put them on hold, and I think, Zorra, they were asking about other dams, and if you think of any as we move along. Otherwise...
There's some in China, there's some in Europe.
Yeah.
Many.
Many that are potential
disasters, yes.
Not...
breaking.
Yeah, but before disclosure? Before disclosure?
I would not think so.
Yeah, okay, so we won't worry about them. Okay. The next person is 707 ending in 6143. You're on the air. Please let us know who you are and where you're calling from. Hello? 707 ending in 6143. Are you there? Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next. The next is 978 ending in 1730. You are on the air.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
this is Forrest, and I'm in Washington State. Washington State. Yeah, hi. Thank you so much for taking my call. Bless you all for everything that you guys do. I wanted to ask a question about living on the coast. Is it feasible these days to be living on the coast, or should you go inland?
You are speaking of the threat of tsunami.
Yes.
And you live where?
I'm on Washington State, but I'd like to move back to Vancouver Island because I've lived there for 20 years.
You want to know if that would be safe?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. And I wanted to ask just quickly one other thing. Bless you so much for your answer.
Indeed.
I do talk to spirit guides and angels and star family, and I was listening to your soundbite on the oceans cleaning, and thank you so much. And I also was told that whatever cleaning up is being done in a way that the oceans, the rivers, streams, the lakes will never be polluted again. Is that so?
That is so.
Okay, thank you. That was from the Star family. Thank you so much for everybody. Okay, that's all I want to know. Bless you all.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, next one, hold on, is 678 ending in 240, I'm sorry, 678 ending in 2704. Hello?
Good evening. How are you doing? This is Franklin from Jonesboro, Georgia. And this is for Zorra.
Okay, it's Franklin
at Tula
from Georgia.
Thank you.
Okay.
Zorra, you had explained once before about the prestige waters that was in Mount Shasta. Hello?
My name is Zorra, not Zorro.
Oh, Zorra. Okay. You had explained about the prestige. I'm sorry. You had explained about the prestige water that was in Mount Shasta. Is there any place in Georgia that...
Any place in Georgia? I'm here.
Any place in Georgia that we can receive this same type of water, for that is a very long distance for some of us that do not have transportation like that.
Not presently, no. But when the emergence takes place, when we come to the surface, all this water we speak of will be your waters will be transformed to the same nutrients. So it will be available everywhere.
Okay.
And you will even be able to get it through your, what is called your city water, because the water will be spinning in a clockwise fashion instead of counterclockwise.
Okay. And the second part of the question. Okay.
All right,
and
go ahead.
Hold on. The second part of the question was, when you were speaking about the pyramids that were 150 feet high and that were circled by a cable and everything, do we have to build the pyramids and then build a town around the pyramids?
No. You find a location within the city. If you're in this Tornado Alley area.
Only in that area.
Yeah, well, that is where the most devastation takes place. Is the Tornado Alley, a strip of states together that have this frequency of tornadoes and twisters. Do you have them in your location?
No, unfortunately not. I was concerned because when you said the pyramids 150 feet, I was looking at building 10 small cities in Georgia, additional cities. And so I was just wondering would be something that I could recommend to have built in the city for protection.
Well, also, if you also think about people who live on the coast, on the coastlines, where what is called the hurricanes frequent.
Yeah, we have that now at the end of Georgia.
By doing what is termed as building a pyramid in what is termed spaced apart, about 5 miles apart, all along the coastline, you would eliminate the threat of hurricanes entirely.
Okay. So we would have to have pyramids 5 miles from each other?
On the coastline, yes.
Okay, it'll be like, what I'm trying to understand is I think other people are saying the same thing. You're talking about more than one along the coastline. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Zorra.
Because each one, when it comes to the distance between the pyramids, and will also be overlapping, is the energy field that is being transmitted from the pyramids outward.
So would that be considered the same thing what you were saying about the dams then? By them being 5 miles from each other,
yes, very
that's
close.
Forming a bridge to stop that goes straight up.
Yeah, but it would be different with the dam.
Okay. Thank you, and I am so glad to talk with you. Okay, bye-bye, and have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye. All right, I'm going to open up this number that I don't have and see if you are there. Let me see. Hello? You are on the air with Zorra. Hello?
Hello?
Okay. Yes, you're on the air with Zorra. Could you tell us your name and where you're calling from?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Thank you, Jane Quasar, for taking my call. This is Tom in Idaho. And I would like to greet all my brothers and sisters all as well on the call with love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. I would like to also thank our great beloved galactic brother Zorra for all of his galactic wisdom and enlightenment. And I trust and pray that I will see you in the truth in Washington next week.
Very good.
And I would also like to make a very, very special request. That song you sang a long, long time ago called Glorious Reunion. That was one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard, and you opened the call with a brother that was a composer, and I don't know. I'd just like to hear that song again, brother. And I thank you all for all that you do. Like I said, I trusted in that book we referenced, Messages from the Hollow Earth by Diane Robbins. To me, that message is what put me in touch with all this, and I'm totally grateful for that. But I view that book, Messages from the Hollow Earth, that to me is like scripture in the Holy Bible here on the surface because of the content. And also, I relate to that water very well at Mount Shasta because there is actually license plate frame and bumper stickers that says it's the greatest water on earth. And a few years ago, some people got sideways trying to commercialize it. Anyway, it was withdrawn, and now, like you said, it's readily available. It is by the Creator, and I yield. I thank you all for all that you do.
Thank you very much, Tom.
And I'd like to hear from Jane sometime because I'm interested in that product that you promoted on the beginning of the call.
Oh, sure.
What is your number?
We'll give you a call.
You don't have no number for me.
I appreciate it.
Tom,
like I said, prayerfully I'll see the Galactic Brothers in Washington next week.
Oh, so you're going to be there?
Absolutely.
Oh, wonderful. Well, then we'll talk with you then.
Oh,
okay,
you'll be there too?
We still have...
Could you? Yes, we shall be there.
So, but
what is your phone number?
No, Zorra? I think not on the phone.
No, he can email it to you.
Yes, email it to us, Tom.
I don't email, but I gave it to you before. But I tried to call your number, Jane, that you gave out on the call the other day. Anyway, I'll call and leave a message on there. Okay.
Oh, that'll be great. We appreciate it.
Zaraya's number.
We'll see you in Olympia. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Looking forward to it. And thank you all
Much
for all
love,
you do.
Thank you.
Travel.
We'll see if we can. Okay. Thank you. You too. All right. Bye-bye. Okay. Next one is 585-7939. You're on the air.
Hello? Oh, hi. Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes. Let us know your name and where you're calling from.
I'm Bruce from New York State.
Okay.
Indeed.
And I have hi Zorra, hi Jane. I just have a few questions. Maybe let me just pose one. I just always wonder what my home star system or planet is.
Oh.
And where are you at now?
I'm in New York State. I was born in New York State, actually.
New York State, indeed.
This is Bruce.
Hello, Bruce.
Bruce. Hi, Zorra.
Beloved master.
Okay, hold on a second, Bruce.
Okay.
Syrian.
Syrian
star system.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. That's cool.
And your transportation
if
home is stationed in front of the sun.
Oh, the transportation. Okay. So that's cool. But it's one other thing I always wondered. I don't know how quick this would be, but might be hard. I don't know. It's just I know I understand we have soul names. I was always wondering what my soul name is.
His galactic name.
Galactic name.
Siru.
Go ahead.
Siru.
Siru. Oh.
Siru.
Yeah. Siru. Oh.
Siru. Yes. Write that down so you do not forget it.
Okay.
Siru. Thank you.
You got it. Okay, Siru. All right. Next caller. Let me see if I could. There we go. Next caller is 843, ending in 0612. You're on the air. 843, ending in 0612. Are you there? Maybe not. Okay.
You have them on mute.
Oh. Got you on mute. Sorry about that. Hello, 843. Yes, and hi. Sorry about that. Could you give us your name and where you're calling from, please?
Yes, my name's Fred, and I'm from South Carolina. Can you hear me?
Indeed.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Of course.
Okay. My name's Fred. I'm from South Carolina. I just got on the
Indeed.
call. Couldn't get on earlier. It was full. And is it too late to ask a call about the RV? You're talking about dams and tornadoes and everything, and just getting on. I don't know. Am I out of place?
No, understand the revaluation of currency, global currency reset, is taking place in different parts of the world, and it is also imminently close, extremely imminently close for America as well.
That's interesting and wonderful. I have a question about it. Do you know if Bank of America will be redeeming Zimbabwe currency?
That is undetermined.
It'll probably be a private exchange.
It will be an off-site exchange center.
But it'll be, if I call the 800 number and I tell them I want to go to Bank of America, I will go to an exchange that they're in charge of?
I'm going to give this to one who knows.
Yes.
Oh, good.
The way I understand it is that they're very, very serious about making sure that the cabal do not get their hands on any Zim currencies. And so as a result, all Zim will be exchanged through HSBC, which is the lead bank under military protection. So no matter what bank you call, if you have Zim, they're going to give you a special number, and it will lead back to HSBC to an off-site, militarily protected location. So once you've exchanged with HSBC, you can put your money anywhere you want to put it, but you will be going through a very high security to exchange Zim, rightfully so.
I have gift trusts and LLCs at Bank of America. How can I get the currency, the proceeds into those accounts?
Well, once you've exchanged it, the primary exchange will be just exchanging it into your account, into an account. Your secondary appointments will be then distributing it to LLCs or whatever banks or whatever arrangements you want to make. The main exchange will be just about an hour, and it'll be primarily exchanging Zim into, in our case, USN. And once you've done that, then your second appointments will be setting up your trust structures, moving money into LLCs, or however you want to do it.
Now, they said Wells Fargo is going to be exchanging. Is that correct?
Yes, but again, if you have Zim, no matter who you call, you will end up at HSBC. So you might as well call them first, frankly.
Well, they're not near me here. They're in Miami. They're in New York.
You don't have to worry about that.
Between.
No. Yeah, it doesn't matter if there's an HSBC in your area. There will be an exchange center in your area, and it will be handled by HSBC through the exchange center. But just for your information, a lot of banks that are now Bank of America and other banks will turn into HSBC banks later. But after you've exchanged, you probably will never go into a retail bank location again, because they will come to you, and you will be, handled in a professional way. So don't worry about whether or not there's an HSBC. All exchange centers will be able to exchange for HSBC, and if you have Zim, you will be at a very special, highly protected military off-site location to exchange your Zim, and it will be handled by HSBC no matter what.
Right. You say it will eventually wind up at HSBC. So the exchange, whoever's exchanging it, there will be arbitrage involved, right? Where they'll they'll take and redeem what I give in, and they'll sell it to HSBC, right?
No, it's going to go straight to HSBC if you have Zim. Now, just as a side note, while you're sitting there with your Zim, if you have any other currencies, they'll handle it for you at the time. But if you have Zim, I don't care who you call, you're going to an off-site militarily protected location overseen by HSBC. That's where you'll be.
Okay, so they're going to be in every center. They'll have people in every center that's redeeming Zim, right?
Yeah,
HSBC.
There are off-site centers will exchange a lot of currencies, but only certain ones will exchange the Zim, and they're set up just for that. So if you have Zim, you will end up at one of those special locations, no matter what.
Okay, that's good. I'm
Thank
glad,
you.
and I appreciate your Zorra's evaluation of what's happening in the RV. That's very, very good, and I thank you all so much, and good luck to all of you. And God bless.
Thank you.
It will most likely be a military base or a military location.
Thank you. Okay.
Wonderful.
Bye.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, One Who Knows. I think the other thing,
You're welcome.
One Who Knows, before I put you back on hold again, is if you could just let our audience know maybe the websites that they can kind of keep track of, so that they'll know and we'll get the up-to-the-minute information.
Yeah, see, the thing is right now we can't get official information. We can get information, but it's not official. But the minute the RV goes live, it will be on the public side, and then from then on, we will get official, real information. And you'll be able to get that information at reputable locations such as Dinar Chronicles or Bruce's Big Call. Sites that are reputable, the information will be available there, and it will be readily available on the net. You will be able to find out exactly what to do. So don't worry about it. Right now it's still a secret, but once it goes, it won't be a secret anymore.
There we go. Thank you from One Who Knows.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome, love.
Okay. Now we will go to, I think I lost my spot. Hold on 1 second. Next person is 702 ending in 9135. Hello?
Hi, Jane. It's Matthew from Las Vegas.
Oh, of course.
How are
Matthew.
you?
Hello. Welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, my question's for Zorra. I'm here with my companion, Jackie, and we were both wondering which star system we're from.
Pleiadian.
For both?
Indeed.
Oh, okay.
That was easy.
That's good. And then, Zorra, I wanted to ask you, too, for because I know One Who Knows does so much work. We were wondering if we could ask for a protection for him. From those that listen and depend on his positive information he puts out, just if either now or at the end, if we could do a protection. Oh, okay. All right.
He is under direct protection from the Galactic Federation.
All right, thank you. We're glad to hear that.
Okay, Matthew. Thanks again.
Thank you. I'll see you. Bye-bye.
All righty. Bye-bye. I think we can say that everyone that is involved with the RV, those that are of light and love, are all protected.
Indeed.
Yes. All right. Next one is 812, ending in 5065.
Hi, Jane.
812.
This is Linda. Yeah. I'm calling from Indiana. I have a couple questions, but I think I'm just going to ask you the most important one to me right at the moment. I was listening to Michael Elijah's call a few weeks ago, and Prime Creator was saying that we are going to be having reuniting with our twin flames. For those of us whose twin flame has already transitioned, how will that work? Will we reunite after our ascension, or they don't plan to reincarnate, I would assume. So how will that work for those of us that are waiting for that to happen?
You will meet them after your ascension.
Okay.
Ascension or disclosure?
No.
Ascension or disclosure?
Well, she's asking
right.
how would it work?
Right.
To meet her one that had passed.
Right.
In some cases, they will do what is termed as come to you in a form that you will be able to touch them and talk with them, but not in the sense of a incarnated form.
I see.
At ascension or disclosure?
How far off is that?
Ascension?
Yeah. Is it this year as well?
No, that is disclosure.
Okay. And Jane, just one other silly question. This is very divinely feminine. Every day when I do my hair, I'm complaining. I got to shampoo it. I got to use a hair dryer. I got to use a curling iron. How do the galactic women and women in Hollow Earth take care of their hair? Maybe this is more suited for Zaraya, but does it just stay beautiful all the time without fussing and mussing with it?
It is. When they wash their hair in the waters that have consciousness, they are soothed, they are massaged, and it is a wondrous experience. You do not need what is termed, what is called shampoos and things of that nature, because the waters are very soft.
Oh, good! I can't wait.
And very loving and very pure.
Awesome! Thank you so much.
Okay. All right,
Thank you,
Linda.
Jane. Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Talk to you later. All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. All right. Next person is 706, ending in 3895. 434, ending in 3895. You're on the air with Zorra.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Morgan in Virginia. And
Indeed.
I have a couple of questions for Zorra. Today, earlier in the talk, you mentioned things that were going to be happening in April and June and September. Can you tell us a little bit about what they are? And
no, it was the question as to whether or not there was the revaluation would go that far as receiving it. That does not.
I thought maybe that there would be other dominoes that would fall after the reevaluation. That maybe you could tell us what to expect next. All right, what are some of the next ones? Okay.
That's what we expect next.
Okay, so there'll be the RV ships. And then disclosure, and then there'll be landing.
Well, the landings are the what is called the healing vessels from Arcturian are already on the planet. They're already stationed at their respective locations, but they are in what is termed cloaked. You cannot see them.
Right.
Once disclosure is announced, and you receive that communications through your TVs and radios and computers and iPhones and whatever other phones there are, communication devices. After that, then the healing vessels will decloak. When they decloak, your world will change.
Wonderful. Can you tell me? I am planning to move to another city in another state in North Carolina. When will that be the most likely and and possible?
You wish to do what now? Move where?
I wish to move to North Carolina.
Huh. Oh, that would be totally up to you, beloved master.
Okay. And last thing I wanted to ask is, what star nation am I from?
Well, I would say that you would be what would be termed as the Seven Sisters, which was known as Pleiadian.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's your answer. Okay.
Indeed.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. People are wanting to know their connection now with their galactic family, Zorra.
I know.
Okay, so here's our last question so we can get on with some healing and the meditation, Zorra.
Indeed.
Okay, so the last one is not, and we won't take any more questions. The last person is 971 ending in 6414. 6414, you're on the air.
Hello. Oh, you haven't been.
Oh, sorry. I'm bad. Oh, hold on. Okay, go ahead, Zorra.
Hello.
6414.
Hello.
Hello, beloved master.
Oh, hello. My name is Joe. I'm from Portland, Oregon.
Indeed.
Can you hear me?
Of course.
I'm just wondering what star nation I'm from and what my soul name is.
A what?
Her galactic name and where she's from, Zorra.
Oh. Zaraya is your name.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Zaraya.
Saliva.
And you are from the Arcturian planet.
Okay. Thank you so much,
Indeed.
Zorra, for everything.
Okay.
Of course.
Bye now.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, I'm going to put
Bye.
her.
Thank you.
Now, someone just slipped in. Do you want to take this, Zorra, or not?
Slipped in?
Yep.
How did they slip in?
I have no idea. Okay, we'll just do one more. This is it, folks. Okay. This is 707 ending in 6143. Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Indeed.
Hello?
You just slipped right in, dear.
You kind of
Oh,
slipped
right.
in there.
I was probably a first call earlier today, and I think I slipped away for a minute, and I go, oh, shoot, I might have missed it. So
okay.
I just tried to reset it again. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, this question, just want to say to beloved Zorra, and my honors to you. You're just wonderful. My name is Anitra.
Indeed.
And I just had a question in regards to our Planet X numeral. Is that something that I'm hearing or reading about on the on YouTube, and they talk about it so much, but I know you haven't mentioned anything yet, but is there anything that I can we can know about it? Is it a planet, or is it a existing, or is it a like a ship or something? And then also, being that you mentioned that I'm a Lemurian from Lemur, I was trying to look up Lemur, but I couldn't find the planet. So those are my questions, or I appreciate it.
Well, Lemur is the what you term Nibiru. Lemur is a planet in an elliptical orbit through your galaxy, and it is coming. What is told on a return visit. Now, when it does arrive, it will cause much what is called apprehension. It may cause some fear, and people will be running to and fro, trying to get into shelters and things of this nature. You need not concern yourself with getting a shelter, because understand, we of the planet Lemur will not allow global devastation to occur. We have control of our planet, and it will not cause what is called tidal changes and things of this nature. So you needn't worry about Nibiru or Planet X or Planet Lemur doing any what is called massive damage on the planet.
Oh, okay. Now, my star was Lemur. I was a Lemurian from the star Lemur, and that I had gotten that from you. Thank you very much.
Planet Lemur.
Yes, but I want to make sure, is it the same as Planet X? Because I was just asking about Planet X because I've been hearing about it. But Lemur is when you gave me this, that was one of my stars. So I want to make sure I didn't put the two together, but I just wanted to know the spelling of Lemur. Yeah, okay.
Lemur is not a star. It is a planet.
Oh, yeah, exactly. How do you spell it?
Lemur, Lemur. Lemur.
M as American,
maybe for the
Lemur? Okay.
Lemur. So,
great.
Zorra,
Okay,
maybe for the benefit of others that are listening to this call, that maybe you could tell us a little bit about the planet Lemur and what is the purpose of it coming on an elliptical and reaching towards Earth. Two things.
It is just on an elliptical orbit.
Okay.
The orbit that it was placed in.
Okay, so there isn't any positive energies that will be coming from that planet to us.
Yes, you will have the positive energy of love.
Oh, very good. Well, that's very good. Okay. So it isn't it's not part of a solar system per se. It's on its own.
It's on its own.
Okay.
It's on its own.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you very much. I just wanted to find those two questions. I appreciate it. I didn't know if that the planet was, we were having problems on Earth with the weather conditions and everything because of Planet X in our orbit.
No.
That's all.
You're having trouble with your weather because of other aspects of what is termed attitudes and things of that nature, and also weather patterns and things of that nature. But still, you can control the weather.
All right. Thank you so much for your
Thank you, Jane. Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Zorra. Appreciate
You're welcome,
it.
dear. Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. All right. We are done. So, Zorra, the next part is going to be a little bit of healing.
And that falls into what I'm going to read.
All right, and then a meditation. Mm-hmm. So it's almost 11:30 right now.
Mm-hmm.
It will take about 20 minutes for a meditation, so we have 10 minutes for healing.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you that are needing to have more healings and we are not able to get to you, I would probably say we'll have a healing call when we return from Olympia. So look forward to that. So in the meantime, all of you who are on the air and no longer do not have a question but a healing question. So those of you who are on the air, press star 1 to get yourself off. And then those of you who would like to have a healing, go ahead and press star 1 or 1. Okay? Yeah, just press 1. Okay, here we go. All right. Let me see.
I wish to address you.
So Zorra would like to... Okay, Zorra wants to say something first before we start the healing. Go ahead, Zorra.
What I'm about to read to you is from the book that was read from before, Messages from the Hollow Earth. One message on here pertains to all those women who are with child. Understand this, with child being ready to be born. First off, understand that your beloved child is a full fifth-dimensional child. When the child is born, the child will have inbred abilities within them. They will be immune to disease, immune to sickness, all forms of it. Now, there's a whole new earth being birthed, and all souls are now being born with telepathy and clairvoyance and full health and great wisdom. This is why your governments have constituted what is termed as inoculations or vaccinations. Understand that the inoculation system in place in hospitals, these inoculations jam the high frequencies of the newborn and prevent their accessing their divine gifts, such as telepathy, telekinesis, clairvoyance. Now, they're innately endowed with these gifts. And these inoculations and these vaccinations are not good for them. So do not fall under the fear or ridicule from the hospitals when you refuse to allow them to inoculate your children. Simply say, no, I do not want any inoculations or vaccinations done to my newborn, because it will also shorten their lifespan as well. So remember not to give fear of the hospitals or the media, and stand in your own light of wisdom, of knowing that nothing can harm your newborn, as they are divinely endowed and protected from the illnesses of this planet. They come fully equipped to withstand all adverse conditions, and nothing administered by your governments or your hospitals can protect them. They are already protected, innately protected. So do not allow the inoculations or the vaccinations to be done to your children. Not just newborns, but ones that are in school, getting ready to go to school. If the school tells you that you must have your child vaccinated or inoculated, so tell them no. When they say the child cannot come to school without it, fine. I will hire someone to teach my child. Do not allow them to ruin your child's life.
Thank you, Zara. All right. Well, let's see if we can get a couple of healings in before our meditation. So I'm going to go ahead and open 804, ending in 62. 804 ending in 8261. Are you calling for a healing?
Oh, we didn't hear. Wait.
No. Okay. Thank you. I'll go ahead and put you on mute. Thank you.
Where do you get? Hello?
Yes?
Oh, can you hear me? I'm 8261.
Yes. Are you asking for a healing?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, I just, well, first of all, thank you for all the information we're getting today. We just absolutely appreciate it and love all of you, the whole team. But I have an issue with my solar plexus, and the doctors can't seem to find anything wrong with me, but yet I'm always very weak in that area. And I was just wondering if maybe...
Do you have someone there with you?
Yes.
All right. And what is their name?
His name is Matt, and I'm Gloria.
Matt?
Uh-huh.
Matt, beloved Master Matt. I would like for you to do the following. I would like for you, I'm going to count from 5 to 1. I'm going to say receive. You're going to count from 5 to 1, and you're going to say receive. And then your beloved companion is going to say, I receive. Then she's going to say, from the goddess of my being, I am completely healed of this affliction, and I know it. And you yourself are going to place your hands, one over the solar plex on the front, and one hand behind her, directly opposite, and have her place her hands on top of yours. And I will place my hands on top of yours, whoever's hand is there. And we are going to heal this condition of the solar plexus. Are you ready?
Yes.
Have you rubbed your hands together and placed them on front and back?
Okay.
Yes.
Now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, receive. Now
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I receive.
Now the other.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, received.
Indeed. Now, do you feel the warmth entering through the hands into your body?
A little bit.
Indeed. I'm about to place my hands over top of the whoever has their hands on the outside. Now I'm simply going to say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, receive. And now you are feeling more heat going through the body into the other hand, and leave it there for 2 minutes. And Quasar will time you. Started from the back.
Mm-hmm.
You feeling the warmth getting warmer?
Yes. Yes.
Indeed.
But not on my spot, more in my head and shoulders. It's starting to get warm. I guess maybe it's down.
Oh, yes. It is spreading out throughout your body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can feel my whole body getting hot.
Indeed. And your beloved companion or husband has the energy going up his arms as well.
I can feel it.
You have 1 minute to go. You have 30 seconds left. You have 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your hands away, and now feel all of that discomfort is gone.
Yes, I feel more energy. I'm not weak there.
Of course.
Oh my God.
And you will not be weak ever again.
Oh, thank you.
Indeed.
Yes, yours and then me. We want to know.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
We will let you go. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
We have to go.
All right. Do I have to do anything? Just
No, we are going to put you on hold. There we are. And now, beloveds, this is I, Zaraya, we shall begin a meditation. All of you that are still in need of healing, you will find through meditation that you can be healed, and you will heal yourself in this process. Before we start, my beloved and I will send you an energy pulse for total healing of your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Receive. And feel the energy, this golden white light, flow from the top of your head all the way down. From the top in through your head, through your throat, down your arms, all the way to your fingertip, down through your chest and back, stomach, intestines, down both of your legs, all the way down into your toes. Feel this golden white light penetrate every particle, every cell of your body. And so be it.
Indeed. And now for the meditation.
And now we shall begin this meditation. Mm-hmm. I shall do this. Here you go. You should be hearing me. Well, we hope.
Would you like a microphone?
Everyone, please find yourself a comfortable chair and begin to relax. Breathe deeply 3 times or 4. And then release and let go with every exhalation. Breathe in from the top of your head and your heart center. Breathe in this golden white light and continue to relax and let go. Let go of all the worries. Let go of all the pains. Just pure let go of all that you no longer want or need. Remove all toxins. Remove all negativity. Breathe in one more time and relax. You should begin to feel your bodies tingle. You should begin to feel your body and just concentrate on receiving this wonderful energy of love and of healing. Today, we will go to a place of complete serenity, of peace, of warmth. Envision yourself on a beach and just feel that you are alone and that you can feel the sand under your feet, a nice warm breeze that is soft and inviting. You can feel the trees in the background. You could see them moving softly as the leaves wave to you as you sit upon Mother Earth. You can also hear the soft waves as they come upon the sands in their soft in and out tide. Breathe in and out slowly. Very gently. And now, feel the energy of pure, endless love. Endless love is who you are. Feel it come into your heart center. And feel this love connect immediately with your vault of knowledge. And now you have this link. We call it your heart mind. What does this love feel like? What does endless love feel like? The purity of it as you connect with Prime Creator, as you connect with Source, as you bring in unto yourself, within yourself, this who you are. You are Source. You are Prime Creator. You are us. See and feel this love well within you. And now, feel this go out of your body. 3 feet, golden white light. And then it reaches out around you to fill the area that you are in as it goes and moves out another mile away. And then another mile from this, as it fills the areas of where you live. It has moved forth into 10 miles as it reaches beyond the trees, the ocean. It reaches into throughout all of humanity. It is enveloping your earth. This is how far your energies go, beyond even your earth. Let it move quickly, envelop your galaxy, this Milky Way, bathed in this endless love, Source love, and beyond your galaxy, into your universe, to all of the galaxies within it. Feel it and know it. There is only perfection within this energy of love. As you are healed, so is your galaxy and the universe. This is how powerful you are. It is only this love that you are that heals. There are no more worries. There is no finish line. It is endless. And now, as you feel the oneness that you all are, that we all are, your body is a perfect vessel. Wherever there is illness, wherever there is emotional pain, know that you are fully healed and at peace. Those ailments that you once had, Feel in those bodies or those areas. Feel this energy of healing love, because that is what is healing those areas that you once had pain, whether it is spiritual pain, whether it is emotional or psychological pain. Feel this love, and that all of that is a no thing. For you are completely healed. The only thing you feel is you are healed. Know that you are perfect. This is what you have always been. Know this in your whole body and in all of your bodies. Bring these energies within you now, and that you know now that you have always been healed, and that your body knows this to be the truth. Breathe in and breathe out. Know you are healed completely. You do not need anything, truly, because you can do this daily, to know who you are, to know that you are perfect. When you do this, you move yourself into the vibration and frequency of full health. You move yourself into the frequency of knowing. That is all you need. This is how you heal. Move always into this space, and the rest of your day is perfect. The rest of your days are perfect. It is always in perfect divine order. You are completely healed. You feel the peace within you, the peace that is perfect as well. And see this peace not only within you, it is peace upon Mother Terra. Whatever happens on Mother Terra, you may transform this into peace at a blink of an eye. At the second you think it, there is peace. And when you think it, there shall be peace where you intend it to be, just as you healed yourself with that intention. You feel it as well for peace upon within you and upon your earth, Mother Terra. And then extend that out to your galaxy. For your galaxy also needs your love and your peace of energy. Feel it. Breathe in and out. Feel the peace. There are no wars. None. There is only peace and contentment. Feel that within you. Breathe in and out as you extend this from yourself to others that are listening, holding their hands, holding the hands of all the ones around this planet, holding hands with all the creatures and the plants and the trees. You are all one. We are all one. There is only peace. And bring it forth with your smile, because you know this is the truth. And now bring in abundance. For when you know love and you know peace, you know that there is only abundance as well. Bring in peace and abundance into your body. Bring in abundance into who you are. There are only smiles when there is abundance and peace and love. Abundance because you are abundance. Your world is abundance. It is a world of abundance. If you see that it is so, because that is all there is. Remove yourself from all the illusions that seem to prevail, that is only an illusion. Know that there is only abundance. Breathe in total abundance into your being. Abundance in your galaxy, abundance in your universe. Feel it, intend it to be. Be abundant. When you be this abundance, that is all this you know. And that is what you will know. And that is the reality that is and will be. Breathe in the abundance of love, of peace, of healing, of prosperity. Breathe in abundance. And so be it.